Okay. Hi, and welcome to the Country Club Podcast. I'm Will.
I'm Cole. I'm Hunter.
I'm Marcus.
This week we have a much more chilled and relaxed podcast for you. We only have one big topic that we want to talk about, and it's the Xbox Game Showcase. Highlights of that I want to talk about and discuss are the Halo Infinite gameplay, Psychonauts 2, Outer Worlds DLC, and The Gunk. Without further ado, let's talk about Halo. So I watched the stream, and when I watched it for the first time, I was greatly disappointed.
I didn't watch a stream, but I saw clips, and it wasn't very.
Like
It-
the
it's not
more I look at it, the more cool I'm getting with it. Because the more I look at it, the more like the elites look like elites again. The jackals are normal jackals. That kind of stuff I'm hyped for. But when he picks up the Call of Duty looking gun, I have a problem with it.
Yeah,
You were talking about that. I don't
I didn't
mind
see
it.
that part.
It's the bullpup rifle,
Yeah,
with the large charging handle.
it's the
Ooh,
first
what
gun he grabs after he
Oh
fights.
yeah, I see.
I just my biggest problem with it is that it, not even that it isn't Halo, it just looks, it doesn't look right with everything around it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like, and knowing Halo, like, I don't want to just blatantly say I don't like it because it doesn't look like a Halo gun, but there is a point of it where I'm like, it doesn't fit in the universe to me. And when I looked at it, I went, that looks like somebody went, I'm going to put the Vector in Halo. Not, we're going to make a cool, interesting looking gun like
Wait,
a lot
was
of
it a
other Halo
bullpup
guns.
rifle?
It's got a clip. I don't know what a bullpup
Yeah.
means, but
The clip. What does that mean? It's like behind. in the
oh
back.
no, that would be the normal gun then. The normal.
Yeah, I must have got it confused
assault
with that
rifle.
one. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. No,
Um,
but I don't know. The mag
It looked
didn't
like a
look
little,
right to me.
AUG or something.
It looks like a Vector
Yeah.
in a Halo with a Halo skin on it. And then
Yeah.
if you watch him reload, it's like in COD, he just flips the mag out, and it's it's cool, but that's never been a thing in Halo, and I'm
And
not
I
a
don't think
huge
the
fan of
mag.
it.
I don't think the mag looks right either. It doesn't look like an assault rifle mag.
Well, I don't know. It's like everything. In my opinion, it's like everything. The colors are really like. I don't know. It looks very cartoony. I don't
Which
know if
I'm
it's just
okay
Halo
with.
style.
Which I'm okay
I
with.
just,
The actual art style, the environments, personally, the environments and the enemies look great. The guns, on the other
environments
hand,
are beautiful. Yeah.
the guns
They
is
don't look like
what
they
I have.
belong in that game. Yeah.
Or they're just poorly designed, I think. The assault rifle looks awesome. The Magnum looks fine. It looks like something out of Halo 2, which is fine. But as soon as he picked up that gun, I don't know why, and I know I'm harping on this one gun, but as
All
soon
the
as
excitement just left.
it was
It's
just
gone.
oh, okay, so this is fucking dumb again.
So you're hype up until he picked up that gun. And you're
Yeah, I was
really?
like, this is fucking awesome. Open world
And then
Halo.
he picked up,
and then
then
he-
he picked up the gun, and you're like,
Oh.
God damn it.
They did it again. Well, and then they got rid of the
Oh.
shotgun. And they have a
Did they?
riot shotgun now. And
Oh no.
it's got a drum, and it I don't know. Part of the shotgun is my favorite weapon in the classic Halo trilogy because it's just a boom gun. It isn't
Yeah.
especially when you're fighting the Flood, that gun is so much fun.
What was that little riot shotgun that had a big drum and you could see the shells in it? You said it was in the game before.
So it's a different name. It's called the Ravager or something, but it was originally in Halo 3. It's a brute weapon, and it
Okay.
was a shotgun basically. And you could dual wield
Okay.
them. That was the big appeal. That was fine. That felt like Halo. Even the plasma carbine, I was more okay with.
Yeah.
The two guns that I hated were the big brute gun, because it looks so fucking dumb in the holding, and the assault rifle.
Why did the brute landing pods explode after they got out of them?
I think they just burst. I didn't think they like actually
didn't-
exploded.
I think they just burst out of them or something.
No, they
I thought it was-
explode if you watch the video.
Well, I can't watch a video 'cause I'm
After they get
recording,
out of them, they end up exploding. They catch on fire and explode.
but- Oh,
Well, they slam down and then they like break out of them.
well, they're probably shitty because that. Well, okay. So here's another thing. I don't want to have 2 episodes of Will ranting about Halo, so please, like, interject whenever. But so I don't know if you guys know who the Banished are, but they were the enemy in Halo Wars 2, and they're really cool. They're like a brute faction of broken Halo or Covenant or whatever, right? They're really cool. I don't think they should be the main villain of this game. Like, I think they're awesome, but I don't think they're cool enough to be the
They're not the top dogs.
or like I don't know. I think they're not showing us everything, which is nice, but the Banished is cool. Do I think they're the biggest threat in the galaxy compared to how Halo 5 ended? No, not really. And like they're interesting because they're like brute led, so they're cool, but I don't think they're the coolest faction, and I don't think that they need to be the new bad guys of the Halo universe. So, and I like, they're cool. I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of shoehorned in a little bit.
Yeah.
Because people liked them in Halo Wars 2, which I still haven't played. I should do that.
Is it coming to the Master Chief Collection or?
It's on Steam. It's its own game.
Oh, okay.
But it is coming to
How
Steam.
much does it cost?
It'll be 60.
Halo Wars was like
Kinda figured.
okay, it was like StarCraft,
Yeah,
right?
it's an RTS. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've played Halo Wars 1. I just never got around to playing Halo Wars 2. I played the beta.
I played the first one.
I like Halo Wars used to be a chill game that I could play all the time, where I would just I'd turn on music and just like build up a huge army and attack. But no, and I like the Banished, but I don't know. Halo's in a really weird spot right now because I was excited for Halo 5. And now they are like, every time I see any because Halo 5 was a huge disappointment for me.
They're running out of ideas.
Well, not even ideas. They just don't know what we want. They're getting better. They're getting better. I don't want to say like it's all shit because like the good the good elite design is back and the grunts are back. Like design wise, we're good, but I don't know if they know what we want. Like gun design wise sometimes, or like sometimes I think they get confused. Like I don't know. Personally, I think new guns are good, but they just need to look like, okay, someone in the Halo universe made that. And it looks like if you line up all the guns, a newcomer shouldn't be able to tell which one is different.
Yeah.
And like that one is just so strikingly different. Mostly because the mag's up in the front instead of in the back, like every other gun in Halo. So I don't know. But as non-huge Halo fans, what do you guys think?
I hope they bring back dual wielding. That's my personal opinion. I really like that from 2 and 3.
My opinion on it is I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, I never really played too many Halos. I mean, I had the oldest one I think I played. I forgot what one it was, but it was maybe that wasn't the oldest one.
Probably
But it was the
Reach or
one where
something.
you yeah, it was Reach. Yeah, I played it a little bit, just the campaign, and it was pretty fun. Like it was cool to see like other they're Spartans, right? Is that what
Yeah.
they're called? Yeah, other Spartans alive and like having a team of them, which was really cool. But I mean, like you were saying, the gun designs aren't really Halo, like the new ones. They're not really Halo. Like the only Halo aspect about it is like the ammo counter, and that's really it.
Well, and it's like the look of it. It looks like up until he grabbed that gun, I was like, this looks like a new next generation Halo. This is what I wanted with Halo 4. And then he picks up that gun, and I'm just flooded with memories of shitty weapon designs in Halo 4 and 5.
So if like someone that's like that's played Halo before but is like not played a whole bunch of it, if you took a screenshot of him looking off into the distance holding that gun and sent it to someone, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's Halo."
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't know what the hell it came from.
Or if you put a Marine, with Chief they would get. If you put a Marine with that gun,
they wouldn't
know what game it was.
from.
And I feel like especially like the shotgun and all, like the rocket launcher and the assault rifle and even the battle rifle, they all have like really distinct designs. At least for me.
Yeah.
Like if you guys saw the Halo assault rifle, you know it's the Halo assault rifle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And I look at that gun. If you lined up a bunch of guns, I could not and tell me that looked like that and told me to one's from Titanfall and one's from Halo. I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't see the need for that gun in like a sandbox area. I don't want to just shit on that gun because I feel like I am being more negative than I should be on this trailer because overall it did get me excited. Yeah. The more I watch it, I like it. But as soon as I saw that stupid fucking gun, I went, oh shit.
Well, the thing is, it's still a demo too, so they could always tweak some things around.
No,
I don't think they're
agree.
gonna change it that much.
But yeah, I don't think they're gonna change them.
Well, and
They're
why?
not gonna whole redesign. Just for that
another thing that I want to talk about. I thought we'd see a price for the Series X during this. Did they didn't give a price.
Say anything about it?
No,
So
they didn't give a
just
price.
talked about
PS5 hasn't come out with a price yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. Well, it's rumored.
How
and we
was
know a
the
number.
PS5 versus the Xbox? I didn't really watch it.
Yeah,
Was
I
it like
didn't
a
watch
decent
for my
comparison, or were they
opinion,
vastly different?
can I talk about that at the end? Because I have a lot to say.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I want to give the audience a full view of what I think of this before I start.
I feel like Microsoft is making a couple of mistakes with a couple of things, in my opinion.
Well, okay, so I'll briefly. They have the groundwork to make the best console ever with Game Pass, with smart delivery. That shit is awesome. That is exactly what everyone wants. Smart delivery. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but I'll say it again just to reiterate because I think I've said it on the podcast. If I buy Halo Infinite on my Series X, I get it on PC and my Xbox One.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And it would be awesome if I could get it on Steam, but it probably won't happen. But
so wait, Will, sorry to cut
no,
you
yeah.
off, but it's just like a little thing. So do you have to buy an Xbox One X and purchase it on that for it to be transferred to the other ones? Or is it like you could buy it on PC and you could play it on your Xbox One X?
I don't know about PC, but I assume it works the same way. But I know for a fact that if you buy it on Xbox One, it just moves straight up. They're doing the same with Cyberpunk.
I think it's just if you buy it with your like Microsoft account, and it just links itself to your account.
Which that's cool. Like that's what Microsoft's doing right. You know, having the compatibility to get a game on the Xbox and have it on the PC, so you don't have to make two purchases for the same exact game.
You said something about Cyberpunk.
Oh,
are you gonna buy it?
Cyberpunk? Yeah. Well, I wanted to buy a Series X to play Cyberpunk because I have a decent laptop, but I want to. That's one of those games where I feel like I'm going to just sit down,
play it,
and like Persona 5 it, where I literally do nothing but play the game, in all my free time. So like,
I'm excited for it. One of my online friends bought it for me.
So yeah, well, and I'm gonna buy it on Series X because like, if I get one, because I'm debating now. I'll get to that, but because then I can play it on my Xbox One, I can play it on my PC. Like that's really cool, and just Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like I have Game Pass, and I basically am paying $15 a month for Xbox Live because I don't use it that much. But it's awesome. Like, if I'm bored, I'll just install a game and start playing it.
Exactly.
So those are the things that I think Xbox needs to focus on, and they.
Wait, so does Game Pass act as Xbox Live? So you can play
if you
online
have
with people?
Ultimate, yeah, which I have.
That's cool.
Okay.
How much is it? You said it's just $15 a month.
Yeah, $15 a month. I think it's a great
that's
deal.
So reasonable.
Um,
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's great.
But can like I know they have games like Astroneer and stuff. Can you only play with Xbox players, or can you also play with people on like Steam servers and stuff?
I would think I can play. I have never done it with Steam, but I know when I played Minecraft Dungeons, I could play with people on the Mojang launcher.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm assuming it would
Yeah.
probably work
probably
like
have to
Yeah,
that.
test
because
that
I
out.
was curious because they added like 76 and also like
Mhm.
FIFA and stuff like that. So I was curious to see if it's only
Which,
on like and
If I could get the
Forza
space,
Horizon
we'd
is
try
only on
the.
Xbox.
If I could get the space on my laptop, we'd try the 76 thing.
Yeah.
Just do it on like a
Yeah.
portable hard drive.
Yeah,
I think
but-
I've searched it up and tried to see if it was cross-platform. I don't know about the PC part, but I know Xbox players can't play with PC players.
Well, with some games.
I did search it up.
Some
yeah.
games. Well,
But-
like Halo Master Chief Collection, once they get the whole collection released, they said they're gonna do crossplay, so that's awesome.
Which is
Okay.
cool.
Um,
Yeah, it's good to see all these games like
So we
just
don't have to
being
do
able
that
to like
stupid aim assist in Halo.
play. That's annoying, but I think
Yeah.
it's cool to see the cross compatibility because it's like because I mean PCs are expensive, and it's
Well,
like
and-
consoles are just like a one-time buy if you just want something to play games on.
Well,
it's
and-
like nice.
No, you keep going. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Yeah, no, you're good,
Um,
and it's nice because if you got those friends that only play in Xbox, which is fine, it's like you can all enjoy the same game, you know.
well,
Kind of
that's
what you did.
well, yeah. I think I've talked about it on the podcast before, but I have COD on the Xbox because I just don't have the space on my laptop, and I play with a mouse and keyboard with you guys all the time, and everyone else has it on
Yeah.
PC, and that's awesome. But I really think that, especially Microsoft, the next generation will basically be a desktop, like a PC, and.
After the new one that just got
No, I
released,
think this
or
one. This one will basically be a
Yeah.
PC for
Okay.
And
like
I'm not trying to cut you
compatibility
guys
and
off.
no, yeah,
I mean,
go.
it's kind
Like,
of
this
already
is,
like the style of one
Exactly.
with the tower design and
Yeah.
everything.
And like the thing I was wanting to, this kind of going a little off topic, still in it.
No, you're
but
good.
the thing is, it's like, was it? It's like that Death Stranding, that game that just came out
Oh,
on
yeah.
PC, but it was only a console exclusive.
On PlayStation,
Um,
yeah, and
Yeah, it's-
Horizon Zero Dawn is doing that too.
yeah,
and Detroit
and it's
Become Human.
crazy because I mean, like PCs were always up there, but consoles are catching up. I've noticed that with the PS4 and the PC like comparison video, like I watched a direct comparison. The PC didn't have much on the PS4 because the only thing the PC had really was like the skin like textures were a lot
Mhm.
more sharp, like there was a lot more detail onto it, which there wasn't like much of a difference. So just like graphically wise,
Well, we're
like,
getting to a point
the,
where improvements are so hard to see.
yeah, exactly.
but
And then no, PC's always been really different, and
I
they've
think
always
it
had
just
better
comes down to
graphics.
frame rates with
Exactly.
computers and consoles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
well, they said 60
That's fair.
frames is going to be the new 30 on all these, because
Yeah.
almost all the games are going to run either 60 or 120. So, but
Yeah,
Be
but then
really
there's
cool.
like, then PC you've got like you get whatever frames you want by adjusting like whatever settings to
Mhm.
suit your needs.
well, and PCs will always be the more. It's just
Better
more
things, yeah.
personal. It's more customizable.
Exactly. Exactly.
But like,
A little off topic of it's still
Yeah.
on topic of Microsoft, but have you looked into the new flight simulator? I hear it's not releasing on consoles right away, and I wonder if that's because they have to dumb down the graphics for consoles, or the data transfer because they don't have as much of a bandwidth, or something. Because I was curious about that because it's not releasing on consoles right off the bat.
it might just be that they know they can get a bunch of money from, like, the market is on PC for it,
Mhm.
and they're like the Xbox is more of an afterthought.
Because I know it's on Game
Um,
Pass, but I think you can only play it on the PC version.
Well,
That's
yeah,
weird.
back to Game Pass because you brought it up. $15, and I get it's PC games, Xbox games, and Xbox Live for $15 a month. Like that's
Yeah,
that's
that's not bad.
insane. That's
Yeah.
like that's the same price as like just HBO Max.
So when
Yeah.
you
Like-
when you download a game, does it make you delete? Like, does it automatically delete after a certain amount of time, or like?
You have it as long as you keep paying. You have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I had Game
yeah.
Pass for a while. Discord Nitro gave it to me. I played the Outer
So-
Worlds.
So
But
what
it was pretty
happens
nice.
when you don't pay? Does the game
just
just
tells
stay?
you just you
Oh,
can't. It's installed, but you
Yeah.
can't play it.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Well, it's nice. Like, I don't play a lot on my Xbox anymore other than COD. Like, I'll just be honest with you guys. I play, like, I'm installing Red Dead for the past. I keep forgetting to make it download when I take a nap.
Red Dead 2.
Yeah, because it's on Game Pass, so I thought I'd just play the campaign on my Xbox.
Can you play it
Hmm?
with us? Or-
I think you
I-
can. I think it's cross-platform.
cool.
Well, yeah, maybe we can do that. But, like,
yeah, because we all have it.
well, and
Yeah.
or just like games like there's so many games like I wouldn't play. Like I played through what was that? I played halfway through like Gears 5, and I'm not a huge Gears of War fan, but I had it and I had nothing to do that weekend, so I played it. And I didn't finish it, but it was fun. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
especially when I was up at college, and I didn't have a lot to do other than play video games. It was really nice to
Yeah, I bet.
play a game, and it's nice because like I pay for it, and I get my $15 worth every once in a while, especially with COD. I've been getting my money's worth with it.
So like,
Hmm?
oh wait, is that what you're? Is Call of Duty on the Game Pass now?
No, I bought COD, but for Xbox
Oh,
Live.
okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Um,
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like,
So do you feel like if you're not playing games that you're getting ripped off for
No.
the $15 a month?
No.
No.
Well, back
Um,
then, I think that Xbox Live just Xbox Live was
it's
like
$10.
$10
It's
a
$10
month.
a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I could pay $10 a month, or I could pay
It's-
$5, and when I get bored, I can play a game. Like,
Yeah.
You're basically just paying for like entertainment, like if you were to pay for Netflix or Hulu
Yeah.
or something like
well,
that.
and it's also another thing where it's like, I like this program. I'm down to pay $15 a month. I roughly play one game from GamePlat. Like, yeah, I would say I play 1 or 2 games a month from Game Pass, either on my computer or on my Xbox. I don't finish them, but I do like play them.
Do
Yeah,
they have
that's
any
not too
VR
bad,
games
then.
on Game Pass?
I don't know. I honestly think it's such a good deal. Like, if
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It-
It is a really good deal because if you're bouncing from game to game, you don't have to pay $60 here, $60
yeah.
there.
And they're all AAA games. It's like they're good games. Like they're
no,
never
they're not
like,
shit. It's not like
mediocre.
well,
yeah.
PlayStation Now has a similar kind of thing. It's way shittier and doesn't make any sense. No one uses it
Yeah.
because they're all just shitty games other than the PlayStation exclusives. Well, and another thing, like Halo Infinite's gonna be on the Game Pass day one. Like I'm still gonna buy it, but
Yeah.
that's huge. Like really, they can just sell the console and like say the console's $500, right? Sell the console, give them a month of Game Pass, and they're gonna be hooked. Like
Yeah. Exactly.
if I think I've said this on
After
the
the
podcast.
Game Pass ends, they're either gonna buy the game or they're gonna keep paying for Game Pass.
Yeah.
hmm
Like you could make it
Yeah.
you could make it the fucking like Wii Sports of the Xbox. And I think that's what the
Yeah.
biggest thing they have over PlayStation. They're just not they just don't have the first party games. Oh shit. I just
No,
banged
yeah, for
myself with the
sure.
mic. The first
You
party
good?
games. Yeah, I went like this with my hand and it went boom. They don't have the first party games. Like even like after watching that, part of me was like, fuck, maybe I'll get a PlayStation cuz everything's on PC. So like I'll still get to play Halo.
Yeah.
and get a PlayStation, play Spider-Man, and like
All the other PlayStation
they
exclusive
they
games,
don't
and then you
both
could-
of them for launch. They don't have a good roster, really.
Mm-mm.
Who knows? Maybe at launch, like when they launch the consoles, they'll have something special to throw out with it.
Maybe
Yeah.
or like I don't need a ton. I just need something. Like Halo's
Yeah.
enough.
Well,
Halo's a
maybe
console
they're
seller
hiding
for
that
me, but
something because we don't know yet.
Could
I'm
you-
surprised they haven't released the prices yet because aren't they
Yeah.
supposed to come out like really soon?
within the year.
I saw somewhere that the what series Xbox was it? Was it it was the Xbox One as digital, I think, and
Oh,
then
yeah, the one
one
that
of the
keeps
other
selling.
ones they're discontinued.
Yeah, because they're ramping up production
Yeah, 'cause
on
they're
the other
coming out-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I forgot how many. Was it? It was either the PlayStation or Xbox that like said how many consoles they were gonna have at launch. Ready for
it's like
purchase.
10 million or something for PS5.
it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I think it is PlayStation. I was hearing news about it too.
It's not
Which-
gonna be enough.
Well, and like
10 million? That's a lot, though.
I
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
think
people.
about
I
though.
forget how
it.
I forget how many people there are, though.
Yeah.
I play console game like not right now, not a ton, but like when a console game grabs me, like I put 200 hours into Persona 5 or yeah, I play console games. But like right
Dude,
now,
imagine.
what?
No, you
No,
keep
right
going.
now-
Mine's way off topic.
Right now, I don't know which one to buy if I'm going to buy any because like they kind of both suck.
Yeah,
Like-
just a little bit. Just imagine, dude. So the people in the factories building these things, imagine they're just like, oh, this one's defective, and just kind of like slip it off the table, keep it aside until they're off work, and then they take it home and
Fix it and then
No.
they're good.
eBay. Well, no, it doesn't. They don't even have
eBay.
to fix it. They could just say it's defective, take it off, and just kind of like put it off to the side, even though it's fully functional and it works, and then they'll just hit up Facebook Marketplace or eBay or whatever they need to do and
As
be
soon
like,
as they go
"Hey."
on sale.
"Hey, here you
I
go."
mean, I bet people right now. I bet the people.
Well,
at,
now
like,
I'm
the
thinking
Nintendo
about it.
manufacturers are doing that with the Switch because of how crazy it is.
Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it, do they put the software on in the fact like where
I
they
don't
build it,
think
or do
so.
they put it on afterwards?
I think it'd be
While it's in the
afterwards.
factory.
Well, like I think
Yeah,
that'd be the
what,
last
like,
step. I think
console?
they probably have a USB
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
plug in and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, plug out, next console. Plug in, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, plug out, next console.
But it could already just be a pre-installed motherboard
could
with,
be on the
yeah,
drive.
with the
Yeah.
software.
Who knows? Some black market stuff going on.
Yeah.
Look up how it's
Um,
made or something.
Xbox schemes.
So when we're gonna go to break.
Soldier Boy consoles.
Oh my
So,
god,
boy,
dude,
God, so-
those were
Oh my God.
hilarious.
I forgot about
They really
that.
were.
Were they just
Um,
like like Nintendo consoles just rebranded?
No, they were like
They
They were
off-brand.
emulators.
Yeah, emulator, off-brand emulators.
Yeah.
And the people who bought them never even got them. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you could
we
just go on.
funded
You could just go on Alibaba or something and buy the exact same console, not branded as the Soldier Boy one, for like $100 less.
mhm.
you
Anyway,
could probably get it for like $10, but
we're going to break. We're going to break.
yep.
We're going to break. Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Long ago, Minecraft was a simple game. Then, everything changed when plugins were added. Now, 4 friends must master all 4 elements, but when the world needed them most, they started arguing. 100 years passed, and the boys found a new Minecraft server. A server that held great power. And although our Minecraft skills are great, we still have a lot to learn before we're ready to save anyone. But I believe we can save the world. Hi, welcome back from break. We're going to continue our conversation on Microsoft. So I kind of want to finish Halo real quick because I got some final thoughts we didn't really finish because we went on a little.
What else do you have to add?
Just one real thing. Actually, never mind.
One.
I already talked about it.
No. Okay.
I was gonna talk about the story, but
you might as well just talk about it. It sounds
No.
like you really want to talk about it.
no, we're good because I already talked about
Talk
it.
about it.
I already
No,
talked
you-
about it with
go
the
ahead, go
banish
for
thing.
it.
Okay,
Well, just
so
go for it.
I don't know. I just am concerned because the Halo ring's cool and all, but I think they might be using it as a crutch. And the banish I already talked about, and I don't know. I like the open world thing, and that's the thing that I'm holding out hope for that sells the game, because it kind of feels like Far Cry but with Halo on the Halo
Okay.
ring, which sounds fucking awesome. But if the gameplay looked fun, and I'm gonna dig it, but it looks like classic Halo, and I think the open world aspects and the gameplay, regardless of the shitty guns, gets me the most excited. That is that. I did my thing really quick. So let's talk about Psychonauts 2. I played the first
They
Psychonauts, didn't finish it, but I think it bangs, dude. I was like, fuck yeah.
Graphics
Oh.
could be a little better.
Well, I think it's art. I think it's good.
It's an art style. That's the way
Yeah.
the first one looked.
Yeah, but
Oh.
they could have made it like sharper because some of it seems fuzzy, like it's an old game from like one of
Okay.
those.
I get
don't
what you're
know.
saying.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Nintendo DS vibes.
It's like
to it.
I think is it like the edging of the characters? What like the?
I don't know.
whatever
It's just like
called?
it doesn't look crisp. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
it just
I'm-
kind of
I think
looks like it's an older, like it's like a really old game, but
Mhm.
Yeah,
I- it's
I think
probably
it
what
might just
they're
be the
going
art
for.
style.
Yeah. Well, I liked the first game. I never finished it because I don't know. You sometimes lose track of games, but I was a big fan of it. Not like huge, but that trailer was on the same level of like hype and excitement I got when I watched the Ratchet and Clank trailer. So like, I think like they both were pretty equal on that level of I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I want to play this little
old
shit a little.
games coming back.
Well, yeah, and I was like, fuck, dude, this looks awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It does
Um,
look pretty cool.
Like the music, I was jamming hard, dog.
Yeah,
So-
I've watched someone play the first Psychonauts. It looks pretty good. So I'd imagine if it's anything like the first one. It's really
Are we done talking about that? I don't know if there's much to talk about that game.
Yeah, I guess so. I brought it on there because I thought
Okay.
the trailer. Well, they brought Jack Black in, not Black Jack. Jack
Really?
Jack
Oh, that's
Black.
cool.
He sings the song,
Oh yeah,
And,
he
uh,
does.
Games.
and
didn't even
yeah,
notice that
and
until you
he'll
said that now.
probably be in the game, but and I like
That'd be
that's
pretty
awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, what was their band called again?
Tenacious
The
D.
band. Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenacious D. They bop, dude.
Yeah.
They bop.
They
They
do.
bop hard.
I have something that's not related to anything on the list,
Yeah. Go ahead.
and it's gonna be brought upon the podcast again. It's okay. It's Call of Duty. All right.
Oh yeah.
I got a new keyboard,
Yeah.
and I was messing around in the Razer Synapse
yeah.
stuff or whatever. I clicked on one of the keys, and then it said mouse function. So I clicked that, and there's this thing called Turbo. So I hovered over it to see what it was. It's a fucking auto clicker. So I wanted to see if my theory would be true. So I put it to 20 clicks a second or whatever the max speed was. I bound it to my Q key and hopped in a custom game of Call of Duty with the FAL class. It turned it into a fully automatic AR.
Oh my god.
It's broken.
Yeah, Connor showed me yesterday.
It's
insane.
not even fair, but I feel
No,
it-
you see
I
someone.
feel like I
you're
would get banned because someone would be like hacking. even
Well,
though
yeah,
it's just
'cause-
a keybind.
You would be hacking though, because
It's
you're
con-
using a third
it's considered-
party program.
No, I'm using my keyboard, so
No, that's
I think they
hacking.
have rules against that. Yeah.
That
Not a
is
third-party
hacking.
program.
No,
if I
it
uninstall,
is.
it has
It
my
still
keyboard's
is.
got no, because my keyboard has onboard memory. So if I uninstall the software, there's no software controlling it anymore. It's just the keyboard.
Well, if you get banned, it's not my fault.
I'm not doing it in a public game. Connor said he was. I feel like he's gonna get the ban hammer. But
If you
then
get-
again, I was
if-
watching a Call of Duty video, and the people I was watching got killed by this hacker, so they started watching him throughout the entire game. This dude in the game, it was like 163rd on the leaderboards for the most kills in the world, and that's how he still hasn't been banned. He's still going with his wall hacks and aimbot.
Oh my God.
So, the Call of Duty ban hammer is not very good.
Yeah, it's
in
not
a
like
sense.
Siege or anything.
Yeah, it's not like
Well-
they don't have people banning. Like, you're not gonna get banned.
It'd
during a
be
game.
really funny if you got banned, like regardless
really
of
would.
everything. But if you got banned, like because like it's like borderline cheating, because like
Yeah.
it is with your keyboard, but it is also like a third party.
Connor's is even worse because he bound it to his middle click on his mouse, so it's
Basically instant.
yeah. Like mine, it's hard to walk around because if you're holding Q, you're not gonna be able to hit S to move side to side.
Yeah.
So
See, my mouse
that's
has
the
a button programmed in that counts as 3 clicks, but it only really works with CS:GO because otherwise it makes you stop aiming down the sights. It removes ADS, so you can't aim. But except in CS:GO, one gun works with the AUG. So that's what I do in CS:GO, but it doesn't work in any
yeah,
other
but is
game.
it like if you turn on toggle aim, it'd probably work.
Probably, I haven't done that yet.
You could do it
hate
in
games
Halo.
that, like enable toggle aim. It annoys me. I don't know why. It's just like I'll hold the button, I'll be aiming in, and I'll let it off, and then I'll be like, oh, it's toggle. Whatever.
Yeah, that really is. Oh my God. Okay, sorry to be off topic, but there's been a saga on the podcast, with the wasps trapped
I was gonna
in my
ask
window.
about that, dude.
There's one in there right now. He's flying around.
is?
Wait, what's going on?
So there's an entry hole, right?
I
You
don't know.
where.
Yeah, I tried to find it, and yeah, he's right there. Another one. So, if this is your first Country Club podcast, I've been dealing with wasps in my window, like between the screen and the window, and the window's closed, so I don't know how they're getting in there. But like, they're not dying. They're getting out somehow. So I just thought
They're home,
I
dude.
saw one, so I gave an update, but
Is it the same one from last time, or
No.
did you say the other one died?
I
Or no,
killed
you killed
one.
it with a notebook. Yeah.
But now one's back. Dude, whatever, it's fine. Sorry to be all over the place like we
No, I was
normally are
gonna-
on the podcast.
I was gonna ask you about that anyway. So
That's funny.
you're chilling.
So I
good.
guess we got like 20, 25 minutes left on the pod. So I'm gonna
Well, there's another there's
gunk.
another broken
Gunk.
gun in Call of Duty.
Yeah, go with COD and then we'll go to Gunk.
The Bruin, so broken in Warzone. That I don't have the Bruin unlocked, but the one with the AR
Oh.
mag and the
Oh,
The,
yeah.
Synthetic Dreams.
yeah.
That one.
No, not that. No, not that.
What?
It's people's custom classes that
Oh.
they're making. They're like OP as shit. And then another new gun that I have the blueprints for that is OP in Warzone is the Kilo.
The Kilo. I do
Yeah,
like.
there's
I use.
there's a-
That's my favorite one.
There's an OP Kilo class for Warzone.
You have to tell me that one.
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
'Cause- Last week when I was playing Warzone, that's all I would die to is the Bruin every game, and it just I gave up.
Well,
It's not fun.
are they gonna nerf the FAL? Because like
They probably are gonna nerf the FAL and the Bruin, but they just buffed the FAL to increase like
damage or whatever.
crit like headshots or whatever. Like
Yeah.
you can one tap someone with a headshot and like
jeez.
it's not fun.
Well,
I
because
think
I'm
it's
like,
fun
I
when you're
kind of want to
using
gold
but it's
it,
not fun.
but I don't want to gold it
I-
if it's gonna get shitty, like
Mhm.
in a month or so.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I used to love that gun in MW3
Yeah.
when survival was a thing. Because I think survival's still a thing in Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
it
it
just
comes
hasn't
out
came out to PC.
Yeah, Marcus is lagging, but
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Maybe
Welcome to the Technical Difficulties Podcast.
I think Marcus's internet.
I think their internet broke because Lucas launched Call of Duty.
Ah.
I got the notification on my computer.
Well, we'll just look at his beautiful face. We can continue the podcast. But I don't know. Survival's on PS4. And I think it's coming to every other thing soon.
Yeah.
But so I've been hearing rumors that they're gonna bring Warzone over to the next COD. Like just
Yeah, I
integrate
was
it
hearing
to
it.
the
I
next.
feel like they're gonna do that too.
But how is that gonna work? Like,
Yeah.
is it
That's
the
a good
same thing,
question.
or is it just? Are they gonna add a bunch of guns? Then why can't I just? Like, it just
Wait, I
doesn't
don't
make any
know.
sense.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's the
We
only
talk
bad
about
thing
COD all the
Call of
time.
Duty, 'cause it,
What,
like,
the one
kinda-
every year? Yeah. Then they just
Yeah,
ditch
like,
whatever
and then
one
they
that.
make one like irrelevant, that's so it's like I think Modern Warfare is the best one so far. It's super smooth, but
Yeah, I agree.
just the
Um,
gameplay is just I don't know. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite shooters because of how smooth everything is.
Well, it's just fun too, and I like. Well,
Exactly.
Halo is probably my favorite shooter, but it's just fast and fun. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it reminds me of classic COD where it was just mindless. Like, I can just play. It's nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You're right.
back to Xbox.
Yeah.
We have about 20 minutes left now. So bye Marcus.
Oh, Marcus is gone. Alrighty.
Hey, if he gets back, can you move him in, Cole?
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
automatically join him in. Maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
Marcus
we
said
have a
that,
locked Discord thing, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
sorry to
Marcus
talk
said-
shop during the podcast, listeners, but
No, you're good.
um
Marcus messaged me and he said that Lucas crashed their internet by launching Call of Duty because that breaks their internet every time.
I don't
Lucas plays.
understand
I don't
how
get it
that
either.
works.
Yeah.
Cuz
Like they had someone come out to look at their internet to come fix it, and the guy was like, "There's nothing wrong with it." But then like Lucas plays Call of Duty, and then Marcus can't get into the Call of Duty servers.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like after a couple of rounds, like all of a sudden Lucas will stop talking, and then he'll go offline, and then he'll leave your party, and he'll just disappear. But it's just
Um,
like I don't understand how that does it.
yeah.
no, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So,
get it.
whatever. We always have some tough technical difficulties here at the Country Club Podcast.
Dude, last time it was,
But
last
nothing
time it
compared to
was
last
Discord
time.
crashed.
We
And
need
we
to
had
go
to
on
go to
Zoom.
with the compressed audio, and that was awful. And
Yeah.
nothing can go right. We need a studio.
Well, back to topic.
Yeah.
Will Fawcett, what console am I going to buy? As I will decide the winning console this generation.
Xbox One X.
Xbox.
I probably will still buy an Xbox.
Xbox. Yes,
Probably
sir.
will.
But I do feel like the like excitement towards the Series X is not as much as I was before. Because like
Because of the Halo situation.
yeah, and like oh my god. I love that Spider-Man PS4 game. So it's like but I love Halo more.
Is
So
it worth it to pay all
not
that
get
money to
Halo?
play one game because you
Um,
have the Game Pass, so you can play it.
It's true.
Any game
Which
on
is- yeah.
Xbox.
so I'm still
So you're gonna pay all the money.
still probably gonna get an Xbox. I'm gonna get a PS5 later
You're
down the
gonna have
line.
both consoles,
I'm
so
gonna,
It really doesn't matter
But,
which one you choose because you're gonna
um,
have both of them.
but I'm gonna wait on the PS5 for a while. I think because I just don't need it right now.
Yeah.
What if you do?
Well, if you guys keep listening to the podcast, you can fund
You'll figure out.
you can fund and figure out my addiction to video games. Well,
Listen on Spotify, Anchor, and Google
everything.
Podcast
Check
and
out the Country
everywhere.
Club YouTube channel. Not that we're ending it, but we
Yeah,
still
check out
we
the-
still have
check
like
out the new
10, 20
Minecraft.
minutes. Yeah, there's an episode up.
Yeah.
Avatar.
We could talk about that for a little bit because
Yeah, we could. That
Wait.
server is actually really fun to play on.
yeah,
Cool.
I
Sorry to cut you guys off.
Yeah,
but
no.
How many episodes? What episode is this?
this is 9, so next week is 10.
This is nice.
Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
But the it's weird that we've been doing this for 9 weeks. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Um,
It doesn't really
yeah.
feel like it. So,
Anyway,
did you know most podcasts flop it after 7 episodes? That people like get unencouraged and they give up.
we're on the grind now. I don't as long as I'm
Yeah.
alive, the podcast, even if it's me sitting here going Halo,
Well, you can. I bet you could rant by yourself for an hour about it, just talking into the
Probably.
camera.
yeah, if I really needed to,
Will's an angry boy.
I am.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the Discord, and Hunter's gonna leave, and you can do that for the last.
15
15
minutes.
minutes.
No, please don't leave me.
Kidding.
I want. Well, it wasn't on topic, but I want to talk about the Avatar server. Christian found a server that has bending and powers
It's
from
really fun.
the show
Looks cool.
Avatar: The Last Airbender or Korra, and it is awesome. We are recording a lot of content. I think we're gonna start putting at least weekly uploads of it on
How
Thursday.
many hours do you think?
We recorded an
We
hour
have
before
recorded.
this too.
Yeah,
jeez.
you're very.
So we
very
are
true.
we are at 4
We're on the
hours.
grind with
Dang,
the
so
whole.
you guys got like
So 5 episodes.
episodes. Yeah.
But okay, so I'm gonna this will be in an episode, but it's gonna be a little different. So last night we played a lot, right? And we had Ransom or Ranny is building a castle.
They had the whole server in one area.
Well, it
That's
wasn't
so
the
cool.
whole server, but okay, so we're building. Let me give a little
Close
backstory.
enough.
So we started working on this quarry, so Ransom wouldn't have enough cobblestone because we had to smelt it and make it like bricks for this castle we're trying to build. And it's like factions; they're called towns or whatever. But so we have like a country club town, and so we started digging this this hole, and Jake and I started working on it, and it got really deep. So yesterday, like throughout the day, Christian and I, Andrew, and Jake were digging this hole, and then about at like 1 a.m, we decide to start trying to get people to dig the hole with us, and we got like 5 people to dig this hole with us. So like we got it really deep, and then the owner of the server came on. Well, we joined their
Marcus
Discord.
back in.
We joined the Discord. Hello, Marcus.
Hey, Lucas launched COD and broke the
Yeah,
internet.
we talked about it. It's all good.
It said Lucas started playing Modern Warfare in the bottom of my screen. And
Dude,
then-
why is
then
Modern
you
Warfare so
stopped.
stinky, broken?
Anyway,
know.
so back to the Minecraft, which I think it's a wonderful server, even if you don't like Avatar. Just because the
Even if
abilities.
yeah, the abilities are really cool and they're really fun.
Well,
So wait,
and what?
did that server owner make that stuff, or was that a plugin? of
They're
some sort?
plugins. I don't know if he made it, but he is very involved. And the server's really young, so like we're in it now,
It
and
has
we're gonna be
potential.
it's gonna get big, and like we're just like kind of just vibing, doing our own thing, and like we have a rando in our town already, and he's like building his own house. I'm building a sub shop, which you'll see in the video. But the whole we get into the Discord server with the in a call with the owner, and we didn't record this because it was like 3 a.m, but we're gonna talk about it again. But we and then he gets there, he deletes all of the stone and deletes the bedrock and then just is dicking around with us in the hole. So now we
It's
have
literally
this.
just a void.
Yeah, and it's almost like completely mined out, other than the stone, like the stuff that wasn't stoned.
So
Well, I guess I could shout out the
I'm
the
lucky.
IP. Um,
I'm lucky that I left that hole last night. When I got
Oh,
off,
yeah.
I was in the hole and I was gonna log off when it's standing right in the middle of the hole. But I walked up by the castle and then logged off. And when I got back on, I go to the hole and I look down and it's just a void. I would
Well,
have spawned in
oh.
and died with all my stuff.
well, like I don't usually stay up past like 2. I was up till like 4 last night dealing with the hole.
Bro, I
Um,
woke up at 3. What the hell?
Yes, you were waking up when I was like, I need to go
started
to
work
sleep.
when you got off of Minecraft.
No, I honestly like it is an amazing server for what it is. Like,
Yeah.
even if
It's
you
really-
don't like,
The pre-lobby is really cool looking too.
well,
Like
like
the lobby area.
you don't think about it, but just having those powers make it's just vanilla Minecraft. Other than that, it just makes it more fun. And like the community of the server is enough where like we just started engaging with them, but they're chill enough that they're down to do bits. Like we had 10 people, maybe a little less than 10. I think at a peak, 10 people digging a hole because we thought it was funny. So it's that kind of stuff that's fun. And then like yeah, we got a rando in the country club town now. He's got his own little house, and then the boys are building a castle, so we can be the fire. We're all different benders too, which is really cool. Cole and I are fire. Christian is
Sir.
water. I think Grant's gonna become water now too. Andrew is earth with Jake. So we have our like. We're all. It's really fun.
Do not.
Um,
If you join the server, do not become a cheat bender.
oh yeah.
That's where Grant had to pay money to fix his poor decision.
well.
What does a tree bender do?
They block bending, but it doesn't really work right, so it just doesn't.
It's kind of broken. It just
Yeah.
doesn't
Wait,
do
how much
anything.
did Grant have to pay?
Well, I
like
paid
$5.
$10. He paid $10 too. So
Oh, he did. Okay. Well,
He wanted to get
paid
the-
$10 to get a special role.
yeah, that's what I did too. Well, so the server's always full.
Christian changed his name to PogChamp, so
Yeah, I'm Peter Griffin on the server. But no, I paid for it because the server's always full. So I thought I'd give them $10 because I'm really like what they're doing, and I could get into the server whenever I wanted. So I think it's really good. I like honestly, it's a really nice change of pace because I'm starting to get tired of COD. I just beat Persona 4 Golden, so like I'm kind of gameless right now, and it's really nice. It's like a new twist on Minecraft. I'm really digging it.
it's really cool.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna be a random plug. But after the Call of Duty Battle Pass ends, and I'm not stressed out with Battle Passes, me and Marcus are gonna start a series 2 with Simulator
Simulator
Saturdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which and I think a
Why
lot
are you
of
stressed out about the battle pass? What tier are you on?
I'm not gonna make it. I'm on like tier like 58, 59.
how am I ahead of you?
Because I wasn't able to play that
Oh,
much.
yeah.
I was like working full time and
I was like, because
girlfriend.
you play
Dude,
a
I
lot
don't
more
know.
COD than I do.
yeah, recently I have. It's been
I
kind
only
of
play COD because when I get off of work, my girlfriend goes to work, and then by the
Yeah.
time she gets home, I'm going to bed. So it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you got to make the money. My last paycheck was pretty fat, so
nice.
I finally got a job again, so
Well, I'm basically. I told my parents, like, they're cool with me not having a job, and I have a job.
Go.
I have a job, but it got screwed up by COVID, working in like production and stuff. So like, I'm
Will,
not what.
go get a job with Christian.
Well,
doing
no,
what he does.
listen. I'm working on this.
Your car.
I'm working on the country club stuff pretty much full time now. Like I buckled down and I'm editing and recording and doing all that stuff basically full time.
We have. Okay, just putting this out here. We have something good coming in the works that
We have-
involves Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Oh yeah,
So-
we have that, and then whenever Lucas decides to work on his project again, we have that. Like,
We have a lot of good things coming your way.
well, yeah, and then with the Stick Spartan production stuff, we're getting fucked because of COVID, but just because like we're pretty amateurs at the actual like short films and stuff, so
We're working on it.
it's kind of hard for especially us not knowing exactly what to do to shoot our first movies and stuff during a pandemic. So there is like we have stuff written and ready to go. We're just trying to figure out the logistics of doing it.
How it's gonna
Um,
work out.
And then since we're going on a little content rant at the end of the podcast, I think stuff will slow down once we go back to school, but there will
Yep.
still be stuff to do, like watch. We're trying to backlog stuff, but we're new to this. We're trying to figure it out. So
Hard to get recording with everybody, so
Yeah.
yeah.
we're figuring out. Like this Avatar series, I'm taking a lot of the editing and stuff on, and I think it's going to turn out really well. So
Yeah.
the first episode's up right now. It's been, and I think we're gonna do new episodes every Thursday. That's when I uploaded the last one. We'll see if I get it up by then. But yeah. I think we are at time. So, does anybody have
Yeah.
anything to say?
Baba
I think
Booey.
we're like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
Baba
5 minutes
Baba
away.
Booey.
5 minutes from time. Okay.
5
minutes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I guess we could do a really long outro.
We got some pretty pog stuff coming.
No, and I don't want to like Simulator Saturday is in the works and it's basically good to go. We just need to film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm not, but like, we have one thing that we're working on that I don't want to say anything about. That is Lucas is working on, which he's working now, so it's slowing
secret.
down. But
Yeah.
that thing is top tier. That thing, I don't want to tease
Yeah.
it. I think we've all seen it, right? At least
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't seen
Oh,
it
yeah.
recently?
I haven't seen it recently.
Okay, it's pretty much the same. But
Pretty good.
that I am very excited for. And then we have a movie that we wrote, or a short film, I guess. And then a series that we're working on for Stick Spartan.
The mini series that we're recording right now, I think it's gonna knock
the
ball out
the
of the
skit
park.
we have.
Yeah, I think that
The skit
I
is
think that's
good.
Yeah.
We have to refine that and work on that, but I think it's overall very funny. So,
I feel like we could turn it into more than a skit though. so
well, if people want it, we can make it. It's good. I like
gonna
that.
it's gonna knock the ball out of the park.
Well, yeah. So make sure to watch. We'll probably do more review stuff. Again, we're trying to figure this out. So like, technical difficulties with the podcast and all that stuff is something we're just gonna have to get used to for a while until we become master content creators.
We're
But
figuring everything out.
yeah. So bear with us, and yeah. I think that will do it for this episode of the Country Cub podcast.
Yep.
Make sure to check us out. Make sure to check all our
Subscribe,
stuff.
follow,
We have a
listen
TikTok.
to Spotify.
I know it's kind of cringe for a lot of us, but it's a good way to get out of there. So check it out.
We need to make an Instagram.
Well,
and a
yeah,
Twitter.
we will get all that stuff. All work in progress. But thank you for sticking around for the podcast, and we'll see you next week for episode 10. Double digits, baby. So yeah, see ya.